You are the author of a book that's just been released, Trace Vampires, and I'd like to ask you a few questions. First, how did you come up with the storyline?
I was living in Baja California at the time, and I was traveling back and forth up to San Diego. And it's a long, lonely drive, a beautiful drive, but long and lonely, and I daydreamed. And I was watching a lot of vampire movies, and particularly True Blood, and they're all pretty much the same. So I came up with an idea of a new vampire. And then I started making storylines in my head each time I go back and forth over 3 years. When I returned to San Miguel de Allende, I met Demetrio Aldama because I was just published a book called A Single Gringa in Mexico. And at the beginning it was a blog, not a book. And he's a vampire writer from Dallas. So he, in his research one night, found my most read chapter, which was titled Skinned Alive by Vampire and I Heat, and he contacted me. We became friends, and then he asked me to proof one of his books for him. And I shared it with my friend Rebecca, and she said, I love this, ask him if I could be an editor after you're done proofing it. And he agreed, so the three of us became friends. And finally, I shared my idea with them and asked them to help me write it because I didn't feel that I could write it alone. They each had talents that I didn't have. So we agreed that we would do that. And it took 2 years. We have the present one published. We're having a book signing March 20th. But we have book 2 almost done. And we actually have the ending, which is in book 3.